What's going on, guys? Big Boss account here, bringing you something totally different. A tutorial on how to install the Devil May Cry 3 mod on Resident Evil 4. Now, someone requested this actually, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's a good idea. Should make a tutorial for this." Because I got confused when I first did it, and a lot of people who might never really install mods, or who might install mods on different games, might not know how to install mods on particular other games, and I'm going to do a quick overview of the mod, and then I'm going to try and get into the installation, and then I'm going to play a little bit with the mod. If you have any other mods installed, make sure to uninstall them. What I always do when I install something like this, kind of a massive big mod, is to uninstall the game first, and make sure to check the folder, the regular folder you install your games in, and delete any kind of excess files, because sometimes when you uninstall Resident Evil 4 you have a lot of excess files left over from other mods. So make sure to do that. Make sure it's a whole clean brand new install, because that's what you want. Otherwise things will conflict, and it's just a bloody nightmare. We're going to go over what the mod entails. So we're going to pop up this here. Okay, now, so this is the mod here, made by LegalSoul, which is going to be in the description. This link, ResidentEvilModdingBoards.net, Devil May Cry 3 mod. It's the best mod I've ever fucking seen, really. But this guy is just, I don't know, he dedicated himself to it. So, anyway, so a quick overview. If you want, I'll probably put timestamps if I can, so that you guys can skip to just the installation, the downloading, all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to do a quick overview here. He's made a video and everything, if you want to check out his channel and all that. He does other mod videos, I think, but not recently. I think he's been busy. Anyway, so yeah, we have Dante replacing Leon, obvious. Nevon is replacing Ashley. So this is a Devil May Cry 3 mod, so this is Dante's Awakening mod. Virgil is replacing Krauser. Lady replaces Ada in the story Mercs. Separate Ways and Assignment Ada. Jess replaces West in Mercs. And also Luis, Sarah, and Salazar in the main story, which is kind of weird, but when you play it, I mean, it's a mod, so it's kind of silly and fun. Then you have the enemies. There's a lot of enemies who are from the Devil May Cry universe. This guy is El Gigante Beowulf. Then you have the ball that comes down the hill. Is a big face. That's pretty funny, I think. What is this fish thing? Man, I can't think of the name of it. Brain. Those are those enemies. Chess pieces. Those are the enemies in the last area. The flying ones look like them. So much Arkham is Sadler. A few weapons were updated. Rocket launcher, the TMP, Nevon, obviously Ebony and Ivory, of course. But it's kind of, when he reloads the gun, he like says one or two words, which is kind of cool. But after a while, when you play the game a lot, it's a bit annoying. But it's still awesome. Coyote used the shotgun. Then he replaces food. Decorations like the main menu and save screen, and yeah, the character models are obviously there in the screen. This is the Mercs as well. Phone calls, animations for the character, cutscenes, custom cutscenes he did, which was actually pretty damn awesome. I played the entire game with all these mods installed. It took a bit of figuring out, but I'll show you what I did. If you get confused, make sure to leave a comment and ask me. I'll try to get back as much as I can. The audio obviously puts in loads of the music from the game when enemies are attacking and all the other situations like boss fights. He replaced all the bottle caps as well. Like, look at this shit. Like, the whole lot of the bottle caps. I mean, how badass is that? That's dedication to you. Then he has two add-ons. So one is for like items in the inventory, and then others is like yeah, I don't know what the second add-on is for actually. But I know the first add-on is mainly for all the items. So I guess the second one is kind of like a patch or helping patch. Okay, so there's actually instructions here. This is the download links and installation. So all that's here, alright? If you want to do it yourself, you can go to the page. So the main thing you need to do... I'm going to be downloading all three mods and installing. So this is the main one you want to download. So click on Stylish. And then you have your add-on 1 and add-on 2. And they're all going to come up as Mediafire. I think one of them is it all Mediafire? Oh yeah, one of them is Google Drive, yeah. The 3 files, they're still clickable to this date whenever I upload this video. Then also make sure to download these two. This thing that says first and second. Okay. Download those. Those are 2 bat files. Now I'll explain what a bat file is once we start the installation. So you're downloading that in the background, okay? Now we're going to quickly run over the details here. Must read information, guys. We have to go over this, all right? I'm going to be covering this because this is actually stuff that I didn't read. Because, yeah. But anyway, after installing a few times, obviously I got around to reading it. Yeah, so the mod is meant for the English version of this game, so please play in that language. I think there is some problems with certain other versions of the mod. I know that there's a lot of comments below here and stuff. Anyway, there's a lot of problems. Before you ask me, guys, make sure to go through the entire forum and look through all the problems, because people have similar issues. And if you have any questions, check there first. And if something confuses you elsewhere, just message me or leave a comment on the video. Unfortunately, custom animations may show glitches when playing in the 60 FPS. So, if you can play in 30 FPS. Now, I'm used to 60 FPS, so I usually put this on. There's just a specific folder when you download the files, and you have to copy them in, make sure they're in. That's all you have to do, really. It's fairly straightforward. It's labeled this, like, look, it's labeled exactly this. To play separate ways, also check additional folder to replace the original Blacktail sounds. Oh yeah, I knew that's why I was fucking up with my separate ways playthrough recently. Yeah, if you want to check that out, that's on my channel, of course. Lots of Resident Evil 4 on my channel. Don't forget to say HD textures in the options menu. Yes, obviously. Don't pick SD. If you pick SD, you're not going to see the HD textures because most of the files go into the HD folder. You'll see that in a minute. One cutscene might be unstable from gameplay, and yes, it is. So if you go into this cutscene, it's going to crash the game immediately. So what you want to do is, this is a cutscene when Lewis catches up to Ashley and Leon at the castle. And when you replace this file with the original file, it's going to look fucked up, or Leon's going to look fucked up. Actually, are all of them going to look fucked up? Maybe. But I think I found the right file. It's in this folder here. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. So you have your Resident Evil 4 folder, then your Bio 4, then EVD. I think EVD must be all the cutscene videos. I'm not going to say anything. I think it is. If you find a different file, but this is it here, R203S00. So after you make your backup, which I'll show you how to do, you got to go into your backups folder, into EVD, copy this file back into the original EVD folder. It'll have one cutscene where it'll look shit really, but the rest of the cutscenes in the game I have found no problem with. Okay, so the knife animation is in the drive animation from DMC4. The hitbox are shifted a bit, so you need to aim about 20 to 30 degrees righter from the enemy. If you're not comfortable with that, just download the original knife animation. Yeah, that worked. We're at the stage where we downloaded the files, all of them. So all 5 files, okay, make sure you have these 3 RAR files. So these are the 3 files, the original mod, the first add-on, second add-on, okay? And these 2 move elf files, alright? Make sure you download those. So we go into the first folder here. You can read this file again, like I said, you don't have to follow my instructions. So you want to copy the backup folder into your Resident Evil 4 folder here. See, I have it copied over here. Then you want to run this. Once you run this, there's going to be a pop-up on the screen, a black pop-up. It's a console window. It's a Windows batch file. So this basically is like a command run file. Anyway, doesn't matter. Run this file like that. You'll see it come up on the screen. Move, 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 move. Now, what it did is create these folders here, and it copied all these LFS files in now. It copied the LFS files, but what we're going to do is we're going to replace all those files that we just copied with the new files from the mod. Alright, so then what we need to do is copy all these folders here. Now you don't need to copy the folder with screenshots in, because that's just screenshots. You can use that for maybe a thumbnail or something. So you need to copy these. So what we're going to do is copy all these folders here. You see what I'm doing? Don't touch additional or screenshots. Just copy these. Now move mod.bat is for if you want to uninstall the mod, but I usually just delete, remove the game and delete all the files from the folder, and that's what I do. It just feels safer and cleaner. So we copy these over. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, it's 5 gigs. So yeah, I'll come back in a second, I guess, once this is done. So we're just done here. Copied all the files over, so we can quickly go in here and have a look. See these ones here. Ones that are just pack. Originally, these ones were probably .lfs. See, like here, these ones copied in. They're much bigger in size. They're the HD textures that we just copied in. Anyway, so we've copied those over. So now I'm playing with 60 FPS. So I need to copy the 60 FPS files. So what you do is you just go in here, copy these two. Over here, where you see EM, EM is here and SS is here. So you copy that. That's still in the Bio4 folder. Okay, don't forget that. Paste that in there. Replace those files because they were the 30 FPS files. The original files we just copied there from this folder here, the EM and this SS, were the 30 FPS files, but we're going to do 60 FPS. So we copied those back over, and I think that's all we need to do from here. We're going to copy these two move LFS files first, alright? Copy both of those over here. Going to run them one by one, another pop up on the screen. Okay, that's really quickly done. And then this one, really quickly done. Okay. Then you have this folder here with the original files that we're going to replace. Okay, so we have those copied. Now we can add in, we can copy over this stuff. All right, so copy this folder in here. So then you get this 19 names with the same file names and stuff. This is just conflicts from the original mod and this new add-on, so you can just replace those, no problem. That's what you're doing, and it's obviously updated as well, updated skins and add-ons. Okay, so this one's really small, so this one will take like 2 seconds to copy. Yeah, see, replacing files again. See, boom, done. Okay, second add-on installed. Okay, I think that's pretty much all you need to do. So now we're going to run the game. The game's going to come up here, provided I did it right. So far so good. Got the appropriate intro. Okay, so we're going to play a little bit. So we're here at the main menu. We're going to start a new game real quick. Regular outfit now. Make sure you don't pick any of the other outfits. Alright. So we'll pick whatever. We don't need to pick, doesn't matter what pick. Pick normal.
Resident Evil 4.
Devil May Cry.
See, so it's working well. You can see so far. Pick normal outfit. So I'm not going to check the first cutscene because we have to skip a lot. So we're here. Got our weapon. Got our ebony and ivory.
No estés odiando. Get this over with, will you?
Okay, so those guys are there. Our menu looks good. This is a first aid spray. A first aid spray is a full pizza. Delicious. So now we can check the cutscenes by going up, obviously, towards this guy. So hopefully it'll work correctly. So there's the yeah, spinal is different. There he is. See? Proper skin of Dante. This is a cutscene now. That is a cutscene, not gameplay. We go in here, we're going to play the next part of the cutscene. And it looks good. So, congrats guys. If you got this far, you've just installed
Sir?
the Devil May Cry 4 mod. Yeah. So, that's that. Then the music plays.
Are you ready?
There you go. You got your music. Another cutscene. Okay, I just wanted to be thorough. So then you got this.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him.
So you have Lady is Ada and Hunnigan. Alright, so this seems to work fine. That's it basically, guys. I walked you through it. I hope you understood what I was talking about. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this mod, if you did, if you found it actually helpful, useful, leave a comment, like it. If you thought I did it badly, yes, you're entitled to dislike it, but please leave a comment and explain why. And I don't mind constructive criticism. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video if you came all this way. Stay sexy, stay badass, and don't forget to blow shit up and beat shit down.